Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there. How we doing, people? Hey, Steve. Thank you for being a member for a whole month. Said what it is, good sister. Thank you so much for your comment and your support and your membership. Hope everybody's doing well. Been getting settled in the apartment. Is this crooked? Not really. Hope everybody's feeling good. The ones in Congress when they was having that back and forth, I have to actually watch that exchange in full to be able to give some reasonable thoughts. That's what I was looking for. All right. I'm trying to figure out what kind of mood I'm in. Because I'm in a talkative mood, but I'm kind of in the mood for almost a laid back, we in the living room kind of talk. But I'm not going to go there too much because I am in a real interesting mood. Let me get closer to the mic. They opening up a Wayfair. You know what? I be window shopping on Wayfair, and then it's almost like it's something about Wayfair website I don't trust. And I don't know why. It's almost like they'll deliver your stuff, but like once out of every 15 orders, you're gonna get scammed. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that. Yeah, like low key, they gonna like charge your card a little more. Like it'll be something small, like you know what I'm saying? Right. If I can go in, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to wait on you to deliver it. Go ahead, give it to me. Right here, I feel a little bit better with that. See, you know what I'm talking about? See, you know what I'm talking about? No, sir. I have no ties to Ohio of all places, and no shade to people from Ohio, but beloved, I am not. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, and no other place. This is the only other city that I've ever lived in. So thank you, JSA Crimson. Can you do a video on Houston Fox News doing an entire divestiture promotion segment called Black Wife Effect, giving swag to their white husband? Same news that attack passport bros. It's okay. Email me the link to that, because that would be interesting. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mr. New Groove, for becoming a member. I appreciate you.
But now you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
Somebody go ahead and put the member link in the channel. Go ahead and become a member. This actually helps the channel to grow, and it gives me inspiration more and more to do even more membership content and things that benefit the members first and give y'all some perks, because we're going to be doing a meetup this summer, right? And I need my members to get first dibs, discounts on things of that nature. That's what the membership is going to be for. So if you want to have premier access to content that my other subscribers don't have access to, you want to be able to get discounts for the merchandise that'll be rolled out later on this year, meetups. We're going to start having meetups. It's just when you move and you're really trying to get into basically your new life, that takes sometimes longer than you think to actually get other things rolling. But I have not forgotten about any of the stuff that I told y'all I was going to do. I haven't forgotten about none of the content, Uncle and Auntie. I ain't forgot about none of it. Haven't forgotten about the fans selling and other merchandise. I haven't forgotten about meetups. None of it. All of it in due time. Because I want to do things properly. We could have been did something, but I don't like throw together things. I don't like rushed things. I like things to be done decently and in order so that everybody can enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Lucky Lefty. Say, hey, Kendra, the Vesters are taking huge L's. Whenever you get a chance, look up this song. White Hunters got a good laugh listening to it. It's a divester anthem. Oh my God, they got a song. Thank you, Miss Lauren, for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Y'all are like, okay, I'm going to actually put a poll up. We're going to get to the topic, but I want to put a poll up. Let me see. Because sometimes you can't do it on the app either. Let me go. Sometimes you can't pull that stuff up on the app. Actually trying to put, why is it giving me so much guff about posting a poll? Okay. Okay. So I posted a poll, and here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Would y'all prefer a one-day event versus like a over the weekend event? So do y'all want to come do a meetup and we, you know what I'm saying, do the whole meetup just for a few hours out of the day? You know, we have everything set up. We got Q&A. We got, you know, a whole event for just the day, and then y'all go home. Or would you like something over the weekend, like Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, or something like that? And I don't know, can my moderators post? Can y'all, do y'all have the option as mods to post any polls? That's an interesting question, because sometimes I don't know what the mods can do. I promise you we're going to actually get into today's topic. Y'all can't do that. Okay. Said if it's a weekend thing, can we purchase tickets for a particular day? I don't know yet. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. Okay, most people are saying over the weekend. So I'll have my answer really by the end of this show. That'll give me a good gauge. It's going to be in New York. It's going to be where I'm at. First meetup is going to be in New York. Okay. So y'all can do the poll as the time go and as we talk. So this is what I want to discuss. Okay. This is what I want to discuss. Let me rewind it so that you can hear this level of foolishness. And you knew it was going to be somebody on the Kendra G show, because that's just what it is. That's just what happens. Okay. We're not going to waste too much time. You ready?
Yeah, I'm nervous though.
You're nervous. Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
My cousin's but you. Where you calling me from, baby girl?
I'm calling you from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. What do you do for a living?
I am a teacher. Right now, I'm a substitute teacher, and next year, I'll officially be a real teacher.
So you're a substitute teacher, and next year you'll be a real teacher. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Yeah, in August. What'd you say? My zodiac? I'm a Cancer.
A Cancer. So we have Simone, Houston, Texas, 25, substitute teacher, is a Cancer. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have 5 kids.
You're 25?
Yeah,
You have 5 kids at 25?
yeah.
Was you married?
Yeah, I'm married. That's why I'm nervous.
Well, you're married right now?
Yeah, I'm married right
Okay, why are you
now.
calling? Are you calling me looking for someone to
He
join you?
left me. Yeah, no, he left me. He left me, and I know I'm just here. I don't have to do anything serious, but he really left me. And
So why
it was in
not?
a.
Okay, honey. So why not get a
Mm,
divorce?
no, I am. I am. That's why I'm at a hotel right now. I'm transitioning.
When did
Um,
he leave you? Like yesterday?
yeah, on Mother's Day. He left me on Mother's Day.
Are you
And that's why I'm
joking?
so hurt.
This has to be. You
No,
have to be
Kendra.
trolling me.
No, I'm not trolling you at all. This is not the first time he has done this. He will just, this is why he left me. He left me because I wanted to start working again. So he said either I was going to stay home like he wanted, the days he wanted, or he's just going to leave. So he left me yesterday after he took me out to dinner for Mother's Day. So maybe I shouldn't even be on here, but I just feel hurt. So I got
Wait,
dressed up.
took you out to dinner on Mother's Day. So y'all went out to dinner on Mother's Day. Are y'all hearing this foolishness? Are y'all hearing this right? You can't make it up. Now, I want you to listen carefully. Very, very carefully of what she's saying. She says she's 25 and all 5 of her children are in wedlock with her husband. Okay? Let's understand that. She's 25. She has 5 children with her husband, whom she is still married to. She swears to God that he left her on Mother's Day. So this was like a couple of days after Mother's Day. She's saying he took her out to eat and celebrated Mother's Day with her. And then they got into a conversation about her working and her wanting to work to help. Now, I don't know what kind of work she thinks she's going to get because you'll hear the ages of those children. And that he got upset with her and that he left her. Now, he left her, but she's in the hotel. Did you catch that she was in the hotel? Did you catch that she was the one in the hotel? I think the voice is fake. She cute as a button. But the voices seems to strike me as fake. What is with y'all struggling to be a single mother? Here we have a woman who had her she ain't got no multiple baby daddies. This is one father. She's in wedlock. The children, I know we're used to the single mother baby daddy thing. I know, but keep up with me. From what she said, this is a married woman. As she sit on Kendra G's show, still married, not divorced, married. All of the children by that husband. Okay? And she's telling us that he left her. And the reason ultimately why he left her was because she wants to work and he doesn't like that. He wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom and to remain a stay-at-home mother. Now this is what we're being told. They are going to ask. The children are as old as you think they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They stair-stepping. She's stair-stepping them. Now, this is what I was talking about before. A married woman, a married young woman, having all of those children is not a problem. Can we agree with that? If this is a young woman, she got married young. She got married 19, 20, 21. And her husband impregnate her pretty much every year. That's not a problem in and of itself. In and of itself, that's not an issue. She's supposed to do that. She's supposed to do it. Because they have 4, 5 of them anyway at that age. You might as well be married and have them all by that husband if you're going to have them anyway. Right? So assuming that she's telling the truth, that's not where the problem is at. Her problem is not the number of her children, nor the number of fathers, since apparently, from what we understand, all of them belong to her husband. However, we can always tell when we're not being told the story. We always know when we're not being told this story. We can always tell that there are many things being willfully omitted in this woe is me tale. Because she already a victim. He left me, but did he leave you or did he put you out? See, there's a difference. Did he leave you or did he put you out? Then she says, this isn't the first time he's done this. So y'all are back and forth. Breaking up and making up. Breaking up, making up. And we're not supposed to see a problem with you, considering the fact that he, quote unquote, left you, but you are somewhere now on Kendra G's show 48 hours later looking for a man. You're not devastated about the potential end of your marriage. You are not looking to try to get your husband back. You're not looking to try to resolve the issues within your marriage in order to put your family back together and have a serious conversation with your husband, considering the fact that you are young. Y'all got 5 kids together. This is worth working out. This is worth the many conversations that you're going to have and the work that both of you are going to have to do in order to rectify whatever the issues are that y'all are having so that y'all can move forward in y'all marriage and with y'all family and make this work. Instead of doing that, instead of being on the phone with your man, instead of letting the 48 hours be the cool off period, where he goes somewhere and think about what happened. You go somewhere and think about what happened. Think about how y'all got to this point. And think about how can we get past this point with our marriage intact? How can we do it? Instead, you are thinking about how can I show him that another man want me too? What's the best way for me to publicly display to him that even with 5 children, I'm pretty enough and young enough to go get another man that will replace him immediate? That's what this is about. This is about proving to him that I am still capable of going to get another man. I'm not some old hag. And I'm not ugly. So therefore, you need to be more careful about how you treat me, because if you leave me, please don't think that I'm going to be somewhere crying and dying about you. That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. Because she said, maybe I shouldn't even be here. See, because this is not about really, really, really finding a man, although she'll take one if one come through. But this is more to show him a thing or two. Interestingly enough, there were so many men in the comments when this clip showed up, when Kendra posted this clip to her Instagram. There was a lot of men in that comment section that was like, nah, she fine enough. She fine enough for me too, with 5 kids. She fine enough. Which is mind-blowing to me. We're going to take a commercial break and then we're going to come back. So after these messages, we'll be right back. Because I need everybody to go to ashkicking.com, hit the link at the top of the chat. Make sure that you pick up some of the best body butter and body care, personal care products on the market. This stuff is awesome. I use it every single day without fail. It keeps me moisturized all day. My skin is soft. It smells wonderfully. So you definitely want to hit the link for ashkicking.com. If you're trying to keep your skin looking its best in tank top, t-shirt, and sundress season, okay? If this is going to be your first order, please take advantage of the 10% discount using the promo code Crimson at checkout. Once again, that link is pinned to the top of the chat, ashkicking.com. Don't know how many likes I need, but I owe y'all a bam, 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 bam. You got to hit the like button, bam, bam. You got to, Go ahead and hit the like button for me. And we can actually, let's see. Thank you, says salute, Miss Kendra. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Laura Center says all of that stuff was half truth or blatant lies. I agree with you there. Thank you, Mogul said the delusion is real. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Celine said for the single mom hospice fund. Thank you, Steve, for your contribution. Thank you once again, Miss Celine said you must make a good money to feed all 7 people, including himself. The average person can't do that. Exactly. Thank you, JS. You probably found out some of the kids weren't his. That this is a possibility, although I didn't hear that I listened to more than half of it, and it was so out of control. So let's go back. I'm gonna let you continue to listen. He dropped you off and then he went to a hotel. Give me the full story how this works.
Okay. So we were at a hotel together with all of our kids. Everything was normal. We went to play tennis in the morning because that's what I wanted to do. Then we went out to eat with.
We came to a hotel together. So I want y'all to understand this. She tried to say hotel like he made her leave the house and she had to trudge her and all 5 kids to a hotel. What she's telling us now is that they all went to a hotel, presumably as a part of taking her out and Mother's Day and just having a family event. Y'all catching this?
The kids because that's what I wanted to do. Then when we got home, I'm so annoyed. I shouldn't cry. When we got home, we started to talk about Monday, which is today. And like I've been telling him, like, I want to work. I have to work. I have to start working because we have all these kids. I have to start helping. He doesn't take me serious. So he was like, I'm gonna go back to my mom's place if you're not gonna let me work, and she's gonna watch the kids and she's gonna let me work whenever I want. He just wants to control me. So I told him no. I told him I'm gonna start working again and you're not gonna tell me that I can't work because his job doesn't make enough to support us. So why would I struggle when I can work? Like, that's the truth.
So where did he go?
That's it.
Where did he go?
He's at his mom's house with my girls.
Girlfriend, this sounds like a marital. So she's got the littlest baby with her. You can hear her in the background, which actually would make sense that the smallest baby is still a suckling baby and that the smallest child would be with her. And she said, he's at his mother's house with the girls. So he has the other children. So she does not have all 5 of those children currently with her. Okay? She said where the other babies was at. So we presume that the 5, the 4, 3-year-old, however, is with him. And she probably got the littlest one or the 2 smallest children. Okay. Now, taking the story off of her specifically, if you have 5 children, unless he makes quite a bit of money, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of people to take care of. Because you either gonna need some government assistance to help you, but if you don't have no government assistance and you paying market rent and you are buying food with cash and everything you're doing with money, you're gonna have to make a decent amount of money here. The only way you can get away with not really making a lot of money is if you are receiving some type of help to make the ends meet. Right? So most men would agree, especially after so many children and depending on how much money they make or don't make, would agree to you working some type of a job to bring in some of the income to supplement his income. Now, he may not want you to pay all the bills or whatever, but your money cover the gaps. There ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Your money cover the gaps, things of that nature. So I don't know what their situation is, because we're getting a partial of a partial of a partial story. Exactly, Miss Celine. I'm sorry. Exactly, Miss Celine. See, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you got to use your noggin, which don't seem like her elevator go all the way up. And I'm sorry to say that. But what you do is you get you a little side hustle or something. Okay? You get you some type of little side thing, internet thing. You get you something that can bring in a couple of dollars, because see, when men say they don't want you to go out, and they don't want you to work, usually they mean they don't want you to go outside the house to work. Because even though you're pulling in a little bit more money, it's an expense to work, because you got commuting expense, whether that's driving a car, catching an Uber, or catching public transportation to your job. Then you got to eat at the job. So that either means bring food from home, or you're paying to eat and things of that nature. And so there are expenses involved in actually leaving your home to go to work. Okay. So most times, like Miss Celine said, lots of stay-at-home moms that's dealing with their children find some type of thing to do in the house so that there can be some kind of money coming in, even if it's just her pocket change. Even a woman getting her own pocket change can be a relief off of her man, because he don't gotta pay for the little knickknacks and the ins and outs and little personal things and things of that nature. Okay. And Kendra's right. She said, this just sounds like a marital thing. Like, basically, why are you here? Basically, why are you here?
It sounds like you guys are having.
No, Kendra, he keeps leaving me in situations where he wants me to struggle.
Well,
And
here's
so,
the deal. It's not even been 24 hours, or maybe it's exactly 24 hours. First of all, you have to be officially divorced. So I'm talking to you right now, but we're not going to be able to proceed fully with you finding love. But if this marriage is really over, I mean, I don't know if it really is over. I feel like you guys had a fight on Mother's Day. He went to his mom's house. Y'all may very well be back together by tomorrow.
no, we won't. But I will take your advice and just chill. Like,
well, you need to get divorced, honey. You just
because
you're
Kendra, because
out of an argument.
it's just because I've been with him since 18. He has always been abusing me, like making me feel like I'm lower than what I am. I barely graduated with my bachelor's because of this. I'm just, I just, I don't know what I wanted. I just maybe wanted attention. That's the truth. But the marriage is over. And so maybe I should call back with an update.
If the marriage is really over, that's when your decision to make. I hear, how old are your 5 kids, by the way?
5, 4, 3, 13 months, and 3 months. So that's how my life was. It's just like back to back, stay home, stay home, stay. So I'm finally got my bachelor's. I finally got my dream job. I want to start working. I want to.
Now, I want y'all to peep game. I want y'all to peep game. We're going to get to the super chats and the memberships. But I see you. We're going to get to you. I need y'all to peep game, okay? What's being said? She said she got her bachelor's. So now in between being pregnant for 5 years straight, because she has a 5, 4, 3, 13-month, 3-month. So she's been pregnant for basically 5 years straight. Every year she's pregnant. Soon as she dropped one, she pretty much get pregnant again. Right? Okay. In between that, she's been able to get her education and get her bachelor's degree. So is he really stopping her from doing everything? Huh? Is he stopping her from doing everything? Is he being tyrannical over her with doing everything? Because it seems like she was able to actually go to school, and that some of that might have been remotely or whatever, earn a bachelor's degree in order to pursue her job. She apparently wants to be a teacher. So I'm assuming that at some point she told him that, and he agreed to this because she did it. That's not that a bachelor's degree is not something that you get after 6 months, 10 months. You have to complete 4 years of undergrad in order to get a bachelor's. Am I correct? And she has not been working. So who paid for it? I mean, I'm assuming there was some student aid. I'm assuming that there was some student aid. You know, possibly most people don't have money out of their pocket for college. But he was likely supplementing. Okay? Right? So most people don't have enough money to pay out of pocket 100% for college education. So he probably wasn't able to do that and pay for living expenses and things of that nature. Most people don't have that kind of money. That's a lot of money. But she probably got some student aid, some kind of student loans, or something like that. And he supported it. He probably filled in the gaps of the money and things of that nature. She probably got whomever to watch her kids while she had to go in for classes or something. Okay. Takes about a good 4 years to earn a bachelor's degree. Okay. And apparently he supported all of this because she didn't say she snuck and did it. So this is something that he knew of, and this is something that he supported her in doing. So a person that just want to control you, like she just said, a person that wants to just control you and put you in a position to where you don't have any leverage to do anything, because this is what she wants us to believe. She wants us to believe that he got her very young, started pumping her with a bunch of babies to keep her occupied with that, because children will occupy a woman very, very much so. You hardly find time to do much else. Don't work, don't have a job. That means that you not having an income of your own. You ain't got nothing to do. So you're 100% reliant upon your husband for every single thing, such that if he leaves you, you're going to be destitute because you haven't been working, because you've been raising children. And if he leaves you, you still got to raise children. And then working and all the other stuff becomes very difficult. So she wants us to believe, this is how she's shaping the story. She's shaping the story in a way where we're supposed to believe she was young, he got her, he trapped her, or he attempted to trap her in a marriage to where she didn't have any leverage and that she had no way out. And during that not having any way out, he's now mistreating her within that. So knowing that it would be very difficult for her to leave, to get on her feet and things of that nature, if he were to simply snatch the rug out from under her feet. This is what she wants. She wants us to believe this. Mind you, I think she said he only like 4-5 years older than her. So he's like 30, 29, 30. So they're in the same age bracket, mind you. This is not some 50-year-old man. They in the same. So they probably both, let me just be real with you. They probably both kind of immature. You understand? They both probably a bit immature because they're young. And they're trying to figure out the relationship. They don't know how to be married. They don't know how to be married. She don't know how to be married. He don't really know how to be married. He know he need to go to work and bring home money and take care of stuff and pay bills like that. He know that. But there's more to husbanding than paying a bill. Husband do more than pay a bill. She doesn't know how to be a wife. She know how to have babies and stuff like that and be at home, but she does not know how to be a wife. She has no idea. We don't know what her upbringing is and nothing of that. But from her actions, based on what we seeing right here, she doesn't not know how to be a wife. She has no idea what to do in this situation where you had some type of knockdown, drag out argument with your husband. He needed to find somewhere to be to cool off. He left you where you are. We just see you just telling us you at a hotel, but for all we know, she's at the house. And instead of trying to see, like I said before, trying to see how to work out your relationship with your husband, get on the phone with him. It's been 2 days. That's enough time to be able to revisit what's going on and have a face-to-face conversation. Get on the phone with your husband and ask him if you can come over there or he can come where you at, or y'all go somewhere and y'all have a conversation. So y'all can try to get back or get into a better place with your relationship.
Really, really reach my full potential. So,
Honey, I don't know your marriage. I don't know. So I can't talk about it. But there's no possible way you can work this out. You have 5 kids under the age of 5.
that's what I've been doing for 8 years. I've been trying. He cheated on me. Like, there's a lot, right? So we shouldn't bash, and I don't have to say my personal business. But he was cheating on me. It's just weird, crazy, weird stuff for no reason. Stuff I know now today I don't deserve. That's how I feel.
Do you have some comments? Do you want to hear the comments?
I'll read them. I mean, I can hear them, yeah. Why not?
Okay, these are some comments that people are saying. Chance the Chief said, ma'am, you may not mean harm, but if this man is like how you made him out to be, this man might hurt you while men near you. This man might hurt while men near you. Go through the proper steps before you get some man killed. So he's saying if your husband really is the man you're desiring, I'm describing, It'd probably be
Yeah.
best for you to, which I would say, follow through with the divorce and that process before bringing another man into your life.
Okay.
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 CJ said, Kendra, please make a segment giving guest relationship advice when the show moves to the app. It will be a hit show. You and Zach can host it. I personally don't like giving relationship advice. I could give y'all, listen, I don't claim to be a relationship coach or relationship expert. I am a psychologist. I'm none of those things. I'm a journalist who turned over to start hosting a dating show. Now I can give certain suggestions and I can give data and experience, but I don't want to be the person that's trying to give y'all advice. But I can tell you this much. You guys just had an argument yesterday on Mother's Day. And if you do want to meet another man from my platform, you got to be officially divorced. And I do think it would be like the last guy said, and you won't put nobody else in danger if you do the proper steps and be.
Now I'm going to pause this for a second. Here's the other thing. If a man was on there and men have come on there, married, looking for women, and everybody jumps on the man, he's a cheater. Why is he somewhere trying to get a woman when he got a woman? Why don't he either work something out with his woman or leave her before he gets on a dating show to find another woman? They all be cheating, blah, 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 blah. Why come that wasn't a response for her? This is a woman married, and because she got on there with dimples and a sob story, we're not supposed to question the fact that this is a cheater. You've gotten on a dating show with the intention to cheat. Because what else you get on it? I can't say that wasn't your intention because you came to a dating show. This is not even her calling a Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels wasn't running a dating show. You understand? This wasn't even her calling in somewhere that gives advice. She called into a dating show. You know exactly what Kendra's show is. Kendra is a singles show. And people come to her show in order to try to find potential dates in whatever capacity they trying to find them. So I can't say that you wouldn't have took a man had he showed up. And I'm pretty sure that there was some male hyenas that hit her up in the DMs because she is cute. And we know that there are some hyenas that would knock her down regardless of her circumstance. Then she's spewing this garbage about, I'm just trying to reach my full potential. And we know what that means. That means I'm trying to be released from the bonds of a marriage and a commitment so that I can get out here in these streets because I've been with this same man for 8 years. Peep it, she said 8 years. So she been with this man since she was 17. Okay? Do the math. This is probably her first and only man that she been with sexually. Okay? And she just started having the children when she got married to him. This is the only man that she been knowing. This one don't got a high body count. This one ain't been all over everywhere. That's part of the problem. She's got fear of missing out because she has not done it. See, somebody's telling her that she didn't go through her whole phase and she need to do that in order. I'm telling you, this is the information she getting. Somebody is telling her, or she's picking it up from somewhere, that the reason that she's dealing with him is because she don't know nothing about herself. She needs to find herself. Now, part of a hyena finding themselves is going through a whole phase to see what kind of man that they should be with, what they like, what they don't like. And she is naive and gullible, kind of. And she's got this fear of missing out type of thing going on as well. And folks is telling her she too fine to be stuck with this guy with 5 kids. She too fine for that. That's what she being told. And she's taking it in. And this is causing an extreme amount of chaos and craziness in her marriage. Okay? She's creating chaos. She's creating problems. She's being super problematic with her husband because of this thinking that she got in her head. Okay? So this is what's going on with her. That's probably her first man, her first or second little man. It's her first real relationship, because you ain't had no real relationship prior to 17 years old. So this is her first real relationship, okay? And she liked him because 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He was 22 when she was 17. So she was enamored of the older guy. He wasn't in high school no more and stuff like that. Telling y'all how it went. Okay? So he was 22 when she was 17, and they started their relationship. Now, quote unquote, cheating on her probably happened within the first year or so. This is before that they actually got married and stuff. So now she's bringing that up. That probably ain't happened within the last 5 years or so. But she's bringing it up because it may or may not be the truth, or it might be some old stuff, some stuff she done forgave and moved past. Now she want to sit on Kendra G's show and cry about it and fake cry about it. Okay. So she got out of high school and stuff, and she want to be a teacher. So a man that age is not interested in keeping you bottled up, because he young too. Okay. So this is not the age bracket of the kind of guy that just want to lock you away. Okay. But he knew he liked her, probably love with her, and they stayed together. Now she looking at her girlfriends, and she looking at social media, and she looking all around and saying, wait a minute. These women out here look like they quote unquote having fun. And I'm stuck in the house with a bunch of kids. And I'm young. And I'm pretty. So, why come I can't have fun? Why am I being bogged down? Because that's how she think about it. That's how she view it. Why am I being bogged down with a husband and a bunch of kids? That's supposed to have happened when I was older, not when I was young. I'm young. I'm in my 20s. I'm supposed to be bopping and thotting and having a good time. I'm going to tell you something about this type of woman that she strike me. Okay. This the type that strike me as she needs to be in like a marriage, and she need to actually be in a situation that she in. Because some chicks can't take that boneyard. Even if she a hyena, she can't take that boneyard. She can't take the worst that the boneyard have to offer. She need to stay on the outskirts of the boneyard. But going into the depths of it, she wouldn't come out of it. It would eat her alive. She would be one of them chicks. It would be no turning back. It would break her. The depths of the boneyard would break a girl like that. Some hyenas can't do it. It's some real tough hyenas out there that can really get into the midst of the boneyard and make it. And then there's other ones they too low key of hyenas. They kind of timid, and stuff like that. And the boneyard eat them. This would be the type of chick that be on drugs, and after she done drunk and all that kind of stuff, and years later, and you find her and you be like, what happened to you? Because you'll be able to see how pretty she was back in the day, but she done ran herself down and the streets done ran her down. And you be trying to figure out what happened to you. Well, I used to be married. And I had 5 kids. I don't know where my kids at now. She'll be one of them. The boneyard chew up and spit out. Exactly. That's what Red Sigma get what I'm talking about. This one will be turned out and hoeing and a crackhead in 10 months. Because somebody will get her and she look like she easy to turn her mind around and get her, thinking a certain kind of way and doing a certain kind of thing. And then before you know it, she be kaput. Exactly. Thomas though, that's how them female crackheads be. I don't know where my kids at. Because, crack take your teeth out. I don't know where they at. I just, last time I seen my oldest, that was about 5-6 years ago. And I spoke to him for a little bit. That was on Mother's Day a couple years ago. And, I'm just trying to make sure they was all right. I tried to make sure they was all right. But I love my kids. I always love my kids. Gotta be her. She need to stay where she at. All that's going on, I can see it a mile away. All that's going on in her relationship is they need to mature as a couple. And they need to stop saying and doing foolishness to each other. She do foolishness to him and he do foolishness to her. They gets back at each other and all that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They plays tit for tat with each other and they go back and forth with each other, and she'll do something, then he'll get petty. And then he'll do something, then she'll get petty. And then they'll have a petty argument. And then they'll have makeup sex. That's where them other babies is coming from. And then they'll be all right for a little while. And then, she'll start something up or he'll start something up. And then they'll get into it. And then, he'll run to his mama house and she'll go to her mama house. And then they, after a while, they'll come on back and, I'm sorry, baby. Come on, girl. Come, just forget it. That kind of stuff. They don't know how to be married. They don't know how to be married. They kind of stuck, Tommy, in the beginning of how they met. That's where they at. They immature, both of them. They may not be doing the same thing, but that's what they doing. Right? They'll bring up old stuff and all kind of stuff like that. He ain't do this right. They worried about what kind of post you made on Facebook. You know, that kind of thing. And they ain't got nobody around them to tell them to stop that foolishness now. Cut that out. Cut it out. Now, somebody will tell them to go back to each other, but they don't tell them how to come back. They don't tell them what to do when they go back. Now, you know, nobody tells her, hey, don't do this, don't do that. This is what you're doing wrong in your relationship. And if you would stop doing that, he would stop. They react to each other and stuff like that. Want to do something, then the reaction. That's what they doing. They horrible communication. They don't know how to express it to one another when they get upset, and they don't know how to say what upset them, and then how to work through it. They think having sex with each other gets over the problems, and they don't. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But we see the level of immaturity, and we see what's going through her mind. She produces an untold amount of chaos in that house. She produced an untold amount of chaos in that house because she got all the way to prove a point and to try to flex. She came all the way on Kendra G's show, and Kendra currently has 241,000 subscribers on YouTube. You understand? She came all the way to Kendra G's show to try to prove to him that she's still cute enough to get somebody that ain't him. This is the level of immaturity we dealing with. She won't call him and said, let's work it out. She trying to prove it. She trying to prove that if he leave her, she'll have somebody by the night. What she don't understand is she will have somebody by the night, but they'll only come to have sex with her. She argues and all that kind of stuff with him. She back and forth with him. You don't tell me, you know, that kind of thing. And then he trying to assert his authority. Well, I'm your husband. You supposed to do what I say. You know, and then she don't want to hear it and that. Exactly, baby. Young love, but they don't know how to, and they don't know how to not be toxic. They don't know how to stop being toxic. If they can't fix it, he's gonna mature and he gonna start getting tired. It's gonna wear him down. Like, no, because he done hit 30. So now he's gonna enter into another level of thinking. Hopefully, he's gonna enter into another level of thinking. See, you get more out of the teenage and into the grown man thinking. Because life start hitting you a little bit harder in your 30s. You see, 20s, you think it's playtime. 30s, it ain't. You understand? And then them 5 kids and stuff like that, because he getting older. He may not have mama as the safety net to go crash at her house when he get tired of her and all that kind of stuff. Things change when you get older. Your parents are not having so much grace. Hey, y'all been with each other 8-9 years. Y'all better figure that out. You can't keep coming to my house when you get tired and when you argue with each other. Y'all gonna have to stay in that house and figure it out. "30 years old. do something to a man just like 40 do. See what I'm saying? Because his responsibility is not going to do nothing but grow. And she too old for it too. She's still stuck in 17 years old. She's 25 now. You got to think better than that. You 25 and a mother of 5. You 5 children's mother. You got to have a better line of thinking than what you got. She too old for that. You see what I'm saying? They getting too old for it. She still want to be 17. You ain't 17 no more. You 25 and you done have 5 kids. Motherhood should have brought you into some type of level of maturity. She's stunted. If they can't figure it out, she gonna be 27 with 5 kids and single, trying to figure her life out. And it'll be all his fault. Let her tell it. And when she tell the story, it'll be his fault. And how he left her and all of that kind of stuff. He left me with 5 kids and I just been struggling. That'll be her story. She won't tell how she contributed to that. She won't tell what she did. She won't tell all the petty stuff that she was doing and all the get back and all the arguing and all of the, you know what I'm saying? She done called this one and she done did that to, and locked this phone. And she won't say all that. She not going to tell nobody that. She going to tell everybody what he did, but she not going to say what she did. She's just going to be a victim. And if she do say what she did, it'll all be she was just reacting to the stuff he was doing. You understand? Thank you, Miss Lady. Said just showing love for the pioneer you are for the health of our people. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Miss Celine. Said the average price of raising one child from 0 to 18 is close to $500K, not including daycare. Can't imagine raising one kid on a single income alone, even with a good job without a hubby, let alone 5. Thank you so much, Miss Beshua. Said my question for her is how much is not enough. Apparently, he must be making something if he insists that she be a stay-at-home mom. I think she wants money for excess so that she can selfishly splurge. That's usually what it is. And thank you, Your Excellence, and knowing how hard it is on our end, and you do this daily. Abundance of love to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And he gifted 5 memberships. So if you got one of the memberships that he gifted, please type Your Excellence, sir, in the chat and give him a round of applause. And thank you so much for gifting that.
But now you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
Thank you again, Miss Celine. Said some ladies in a church group that had big families wrote blogs, sold modest swimwear, or would bake stuff for the farmers market in their towns. Exactly. Thank you, Lord Sinister. No, this woman thinks the grass is greener. She does. Thank you again, Miss Beshua. Said if she went to school for education and she can do tutoring or teach children English overseas and online, plenty of work for her to do from home. In addition, the schools are dangerous. Thank you, Flavor Country. Says she liked the girl in a Tyler Perry movie where the girl left her husband and ended up with HIV. Yeah. Thank you, Ruminant. Says she needs to stay put. The streets of Houston is full of foolishness and STI cocktail, not cocktails. Let me, because there was. Thank you, Expansion, for the Cash App. I really do try to remember Cash Apps. It's difficult for me, but now I do get like notifications for it. So it'll be easier now to remember that, to read out the Cash App. So thank you everyone for your Cash App contributions as well. I just wanted to come here and give y'all a little show today. In any case, there are some other things that I want to say, but I don't know. I may do like a membership show or something. I'm just in a different kind of little mood. I want to talk about a couple things. But anyways, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Oh, here's what I want to say. You can always go, my book is sold out physically, but you can always go to Amazon and download the digital copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine. Did you know that? Did you know you could go to Amazon and that there's a digital copy? So while I'm waiting on the physical copies to get here, please understand that you definitely can still take advantage of reading Reclaiming the Black Feminine. I know some of you would prefer to be able to read it on your devices rather than tote around a physical book. So if you download it from Amazon Kindle, you can read it on a Kindle app, whether you have an actual Kindle or on your phone or any tablet that you have. So let me see if I can get you the link. That is the link to the Kindle version of the book. I'm still working on the audio book version of it, so that is a little bit of a process. But definitely you can go and purchase the book on Amazon. When it comes back in stock physically on my website, I'll let you know. But in between time, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.